I genuinely don't know what to say. Sure, I've got no idea because this is sticky lipstick, right? Basically, I've had this idea in my head for ages to do a video on flaky millennials because I am surrounded by flaky millennials, right? I'm Gen X. I'm Generation X, Generation Strange. Sun don't even shine on my window pane. Let's go ahead, talk shit. Talk shit. Let's go ahead and talk shit about my generation. Cause we don't give a fuck and we won't ever give a fuck until you give a fuck about me and my generation. Then we've got a couple of generations after my generation. Fred Durst, still fucking not a fucking activist. Shock of shockers. But basically, we are now getting to the point, not in the actual point. Gen Xers are still the ones in control, right? We're coming to the point where we're going to be run by millennials. Now, I've noticed, don't know about you guys, millennials are a bit fucking flaky. Now, my eldest child is a millennial, right? I can't say shit, except for the fact she said something to me at the beginning of January, the day before my brother's funeral. I walked away. I was like, nope, I am not saying anything back. I've spent the year with no contact with my grandchildren because my millennial child refuses to sit down at a table with me. Blokes, like literally all of the men that are watching this, that I've had entanglements with, will say, do you know what, she's a bit right. She is a bit right. I've had a conversation with one of them this evening, right? Like, literally, there is something about millennials. And I have sat there and I'm like, right, okay, well, is it because of technology? Is it because they're plugged into the Matrix and whatever, right? Or they plugged in to technology so that they just don't know how to, and I think that is a big part of it. They don't know how to communicate with people. Also, we're living in a world that's post 9/11. It's like pre 9/11. This was a whole different fucking world. Everything was different. Everything. And so you've got that to factor into the equation. But I think, like tying into all of it, I think, like the media. It's like the media says what everybody should think. Now, when I was ickle, when I was an ickle gal, I really wanted to be a journalist. Literally, if I'd have gone down that route, I'd never be able to look at myself in the mirror these days. Like, I wouldn't be able to look myself in the eye in that mirror and say, do you know what, you're a good person. I won't be able to do it because they don't do things by humanity's standards. They do it for what they're paid to say. And we've got millennials coming into that fucking sphere of expertise. The scientists of today are the millennials. We're kids that literally since they were born, they've been taught, just don't fucking look at it, mate. You know, like my daughter, always used to say to me, like, look, Mum, I know that you're right, and I know that you have a good point, and all this lot, but please, I don't want to look at it now. Please just let me be young. And I have so much fucking respect for that, for her just telling me the truth. And it's like, right, okay, so I didn't. I kept it all to myself. I didn't say anything until she started bringing into the equation, and it was probably the Rona, to be fair, because she's got kids, and it's like they're coming for the kids. And like, so it's like, this is what happens. Kids don't want to know. Millennials don't want to know. But it's the millennials who are now the rulers, are coming into being the rulers of our world. Now, after that, when you've got a ruling fucking class of people who go, nah, woo, not listening, nah, don't, whoa, don't know what you're saying, Ted, look over there, all of that fandango. What's going to happen when Gen Z, is it? Gen Z come in? Now, my youngest is, well, both of my sons are Gen Z, right? But the youngest one was home educated since he was 8 years old. He doesn't understand the thing, you know. He doesn't understand what it's like to be regular, if you like. He doesn't understand what it's like to be a normie. He's never going to do that. And I've always said, if you want to change this world, just take one generation, and not feed them the same crap that every other generation has been fed. And there's your fucking change in the world. You teach one generation that humanity matters, that the animals and plants and the humans and the earth matter before corporate greed, and you've got a change in your fucking entire ecosystem. Now, that gives me hope, because they're telling us, nah, you need to let your gas and electricity prices go up, because the people who control the gas and electricity prices want more money. That's what these people are telling you. Them guys up there are saying, give them guys up there more money, despite how many people down here die. That's what they're asking for. Not asking, demanding. Literally, that's what they are saying. We are taking your money. You can't do nothing about it. That's what these people are doing. And literally, that's going to change, because they know they're in their end of fucking days. Otherwise, they wouldn't be being so blatant. For generations told, it's been surreptitious, shit under the carpet, right? But you know what I mean. It's like, it's been under the carpet shit, kind of fandango. Everything's like just a little bit surreptitious and whatever. Now, boo. Sheldon agrees. I think that's the end of this video, don't you? What have you knocked off? Anybody want to... I love him now. He's my baby. Yes, you are my baby. Yes, you are. Yes, he is. Bye.